I'm very, very good.
Hi, so I was asked last week by Leah what were my 5 pet peeves in return for me asking her the exact same question. I realized quite a few, though a lot of them seem to revolve around work. I work on a cash register. From the very top of the most annoying thing that I find people do, particularly older people, it's when people lick their fingers and then take the money out of their wallet and give it to you. It's just foul. It's like, I get people rubbing notes together to separate them or whatever, but licking your fingers for money. And in Australia, our money's plastic, unlike you American people, so it sticks differently. So I really don't see how it's necessary for people to lick their fingers to take the notes part. That's my number 1 pet peeve, I think. Then from there, there's this weird culture here. I've found, maybe it's just because of where I work or something, but I found people think it's acceptable to wink in reply to hello, or not even reply, just as a form of greeting. It's like, no, doing is not, no, it's not hello, it's almost rude. It's saying basically that, you know, you're not even worthy of me smiling or words or anything, and it's just kind of seedy. And I've noticed it's only men that do this. I'm not saying women don't do it, I just haven't experienced it, but it makes me crazy. You can't just say, oh hey, or hi, or even just smile instead of being like, it's not cool. It's not cool. Okay, then from there, I don't like people invading my personal space, really. Unless I know you incredibly well, or, you know, you're my parents, I don't like to be touched. And for some unknown reason, people don't understand this concept of personal space. I know in other cultures and so on it's very different. It's okay for people to touch you or be closer to you, but in Australian and even American culture, people who come like within your little bubble, it's not cool. The primary reason for me is I have visible tattoos, and when I'm at work, I've had people grab me and say, hey, can I have a look at your tattoo? And instead of just waiting for me to reply, grab my arm and take a look at it. Why would you do that? I really hate that a lot. Then my 4th pet peeve is people who mumble. I mean, okay, I understand if you're shy or whatever, and, you know, you talk quietly or have a fear of being misunderstood or whatever, but you're increasing the chances by not speaking clearly. When you go, nom, 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 you do that and people have to say, oh, I'm sorry, what was that? And I find the most annoying part is people who mumble then get angry at you and frustrated because you don't understand them. It's like, you could enunciate. It would make things a lot easier. But no, they don't. And that makes me crazy. Choosing 5 was kind of crap because I've got a list way longer than my arm. But my 5th one is people who put down others because they're not good fans. I find this a lot because my fandoms are quite big. We're looking at Kpop fandoms, Supernatural, Sherlock, all the anime, and even Lolita, to some degree, has a bit of a fandom. I don't know, following at the very least. But it's just, I don't know everything about Supernatural. I don't know everything about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay, maybe I do. I don't know, okay, I lie. I know quite a shit ton about Harry Potter. That I will say I do. But, you know, I don't know every anime, and I don't know every reference to everything. And in K-pop groups, I only know 2 members from EXO. Sure, I know all the members of U-KISS because they're my favorite group, but, you know, I can't tell you their birthdays, but I listen to them all the time, and I'm a huge fan. I get super excited when their new albums come out. But because I don't know where they grew up and their actual names and, you know, who their parents were, where they lived, where they were born, where they were lived, what the hell? Where they were born, you know, who they're dating, I don't care. They make good music. And for some reason, I've been told, you know, you're not really much of a fan because you don't know XYZ. I'm like, really? No, that's not true. So, Pitch Perfect, which is an awesome movie, absolutely hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go see it. If you have seen it, you gotta love it. Anyway, we were discussing afterwards that as somewhat perfectionist people, we set intensely high goals for ourselves, which can be bad sometimes. I have decided to learn the guitar properly. I even have a guitar already, which I can't play for peanuts, but I'm learning. And my aim, well, my singular goal for the rest of this year is to learn Luna Fly's Superhero on the guitar. Might not actually be able to sing it because my singing sucks, but I want to be able to at least play it. I would like to know if you've got a singular goal or multiple goals that you wish to complete before 2014. Love you, hobos. Love you, hobos. Dun dun dun. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ooh, look.
I know it may be late now, and I know that I'm taking a vow, but I'm here, I'm a superhero, and I can save you.
Please leave.